Hey guys, down with Grit Overland. I'm sitting here in a Link 148 all-wheel drive on the Ford Transit chassis, and I wanted to talk about wiring for a minute. So one of the things that we work really hard to do is keep our wire lengths short, but with enough slack so they're not going to get tight on any sharp edges or chafe or any of that, and then spend a lot of time and energy protecting any sharp edges that wires have to go around. One of the things that we have seen a lot of in the RV industry, especially the Class B industry, Class B camper vans, as it has grown with our service center that we had, is we would open up boxes, and you guys have probably seen it too if you've owned an RV, spaghetti everywhere. One of the major problems with this, other than it being really difficult to work on anything if anything breaks, is there is a thing called voltage drop if you're not familiar with this. So the amount of energy that you can push along a cable is limited by the length of that cable. So kind of the way you would imagine it is like a garden hose. You can only push so much water down a garden hose before that garden hose, if it could, would expand and flex. Well, obviously a copper wire that is stranded is not going to flex, and so it limits the amount of electrons that can move through that wire. And as the wire gets longer, the amount of energy or voltage that's moving actually will decrease over time. And so really what we should see is shorter runs, because that will keep it more efficient. And then one of the things that we've seen a lot of is companies, to save money, because wire is really expensive right now and has increased over the last couple of years, is sizing down. This is bad. So this is problematic. When you size down a wire, it means that it's putting more friction inside that wire as the electrons move through it, which is given off in heat. So those wires can get overheated, they can melt, they can burn, and therein lies a problem of possible, damage or danger in that space. Granted, we do not see a lot of fires or any of that stuff when we had our service center, but the point being, if you are having a bunch of voltage drop along the length of, say, a 10-foot cable, and it gets to the appliance it's trying to feed with energy, that's problematic, because now your appliance isn't going to function right. You guys, I hope this helps. If you have more questions about voltage drop or energy usage or wire sizing or any of that stuff, throw it in the comments. We're more than happy to talk about it. It's something you should keep in the back of your mind, and it's really why we've spent the last 6 years developing a really, really high quality system inside our links. Talk to you soon. Thanks for following and checking out our channel.